welcome to my tier list maker video. So earlier in this day, I made a tier list of who I think the best players are, and here it is. I think all of these players are really good, and they're separate in separate ways, but these are who I think are really the best. So let's start with the D position, Havoc G, because he's just like a starter player, and they're a leader. I don't know any good players who start like Havoc G as their main player. Also, Howie, I've had him, and all he does is dream shaking. He's very underrated. He's underrated. He deserves to be underrated because he's just a horrible center. See, we just got the players like Ayumi. She can be good in some parts, but she's not a shooter. Sometimes she's a little bit good, but she doesn't get used for anything. Maggie's just a shooter as well. I don't see anyone using their main unless if they need it. Like, sure, she can hit threes, but she's very inconsistent. Same for the other guy, Boy, because I have a double S Boy with me, and I've been using him since when I got that's when I didn't get the Suke. That's my main right now. So Hoy was really bad. He only was a specialist in like 2-pointers, but other than that, he was horrible. And I've used Ranger sometimes. Like about a time ago when I had my own account, I used to use Ranger, and he's really bad. Like, he's not that good at all. He's very bad. And Big Mike, he's just a regular center, nothing special. Anyways, we got the B side. May, I just started using her. She's not bad. She's not good either. She's just a passer. She's just a decent passer. B, I think Mary, she's a little bit underrated, like very underrated. Only some people use her, but for a little bit of a good reason. She's like the only other shooter. I don't really know much about these two ones that I know of. All I know is that they're okay. And then the fourth one, the fifth one, actually played with some girl. He's actually not bad at all. And then Big O, the underrated center. All he can really do is pass the ball. That's all he can do, and kind of rebounds, but that's all he does. Just passing big. 80s tier spot, the slightly good. We got Pinky. She's a great dunker. She's one of the best dunkers in the game. White, a very good passer. He's one of the best passers, best point guard in the game. Especially if you level him up to the skin. If I can find it, I can show you. And he's a good player overall. And then we got, let me see where I left off here. Okay, we got Freidman. Freidman is a little bit underrated, I'd say, but he's a good shooting guard. He's a really good shooting guard. He can hit shots out of nowhere, and he's pretty good. I'd say he's one of the better shooting guards, like the budget shooting guards. If you don't have much money, you can buy him. And then Camille. Camille's more of a mid-range shooter than anything, so he's okay. He's really good, though. And then I don't know who that dude is. And then Lightning. Lightning's the only thing that good is Lightning is his dunking ability, and he's pretty good at his dunking. And then my main, the Suke, I didn't want to be biased, and this new girl that just came into the game, I guess she's okay. The S tier, the players that are really good. First up, we got the point guard. I can't remember his name, but this is an opinion, but I think he's the best point guard in the game. And then you got May. She's pretty nice. Susan, which is one of the best dribblers in the game, and I like her. I really like her player, and so she deserves. Julian, the best mid-range shooter in the game. Amy, the best rebounder in the game, other than Emma, which is at SS tier. And then Katusha, which is underrated, but she's really good. And then Nikolai, he's the better. She's the better. He's my rival because he's such a better blocker than him. Down to our SS tier, the best of the best. Then I forgot about Nana. She's the best point guard in the game. She can shoot, she can pass, she can do anything except for dunk. Then Fire King, the best shooter in the game. And then we come up to the best player in the game I've been seeing, most popular. Rocket. He does his special putback power, and he's really good at his rebounds. Like, he's been always out rebounding me. And then we got Marcus. Marcus is a really good shooter, and then Greta, I'd say the best mid-range shooter in the game, and then Amy. This might be a little bit biased, but I think she's the best center in the game that's available to buy. I know that 99 Power Girl who's been just dominating everyone, but she's the one that we can actually buy, so she's the best. Hope you like my video, like and subscribe. Goodbye.